We millennials are infamous for many traits in us. We are called careless because we got everything ready on a platter, lazy as we don't follow any normal routine, and generally socially awkward, except when we are with friends. And lastly, our dependence on technology. The list is really long, but one thing we are praised and appreciated for, and that is we are cool about our relationships. We are liberal when it comes to accepting that person can have a past, just like I have. We generally move on after breakups, and we are actually chill about our exes. Earlier generation was more secretive. Breakups were expressed in a groan bed, depression, and sometimes also expressed in that loud declaration, I will never marry again. Well, you met me during our engineering days, and you were the only girl in our mechanical engineering branch. Well, that was not the only reason that all boys were after you. The best part about you was you were very easy on being a girl. I mean, it's very subtle, but sometimes this over conscious gender thing stops people to connect on an individual to individual level. Your whole demeanor was very cool. Bullet was your vehicle, cricket was your game, and then that occasional smoking. All boys were interested in you. And yes, you were interested in me. You once confessed this also, that why you selected me above all. You said you found me a thorough gentleman, and I'm happy that this tag was continued throughout our relationship. You felt that I never tried to impress you or woo you like other boys. But to tell you honestly, if I confess today, I never considered myself worthy enough that I can compete with those boys for you. You also liked me for my belief in equality and quite frequently how it was displayed. One incident, my big brother's wife, my Bhabs, wanted to cut her long hair, and my dominating Dadi was objecting to it. I took a stand and asked my Dadi, why Bhabs has to take some permission or approval to do this? Does Dada do the same? Seek approval from Bhabs Dadi? Such small little things impressed you, and we finally fell for each other. Obviously, our pair was the talk of the town. Fourth year, engineering, and as expected, you got a good score in GRE and admission to do MS in New York. I knew you desperately wanted to go. And how would I know? Because I got pulled to you with that ambitious streak in you. There was one thought which was holding you back. How we will stay away from each other. Well, as expected from me, I gave you all the comfort and confidence to take that leap. Yes, it was a leap of faith. Initially, as expected, it was tough for both of us, even more for you. New place, new weather, no gang around you. Fortunately, at least that time I felt so. I got to know that my childhood friend was studying in the same university, and I introduced both of you. As expected from a friend, he helped you to settle down. Weekends were no more lonely, and you seemed happily adjusted. Gradually, I started feeling some kind of a discomfort. Less calls, less sharing from you. But the gentleman in me consoled myself. It's the time zone, yaar. she must be facing pressure of studies. But finally, one day you told me. And I don't know when and how my childhood friend replaced me in your life. Yes, that replacement made me devastated, shattered. I became depressed and yes, hopeless too. But the gentleman also had a male ego, and that male ego helped. I immersed myself in work, focused on setting up my own factory, married a girl selected by my parents. Simple, sensible, but yes, ambitious like you. And one more common thing, my wifey also calls me a gentleman. Last year, my wifey got a scholarship to do a 6 months postdoc from Sweden. Yes, 6 months postdoc from Sweden. You know how the past comes back. My first natural response was no, a big no, not again. I will not let her go. But I knew. Wifey worked really hard, and I know how keen she was on that opportunity. You must be wondering what I did, right? Well, this gentleman remained a gentleman. She went and completed her postdoc, and she is reaching India tomorrow. Yes, wifey is coming back to be with her gentleman. Last but not the least, I know it's very cliched, but you take care of yourself and say my hi to your hubby. Yes, to my childhood friend. Thank you so much for listening this story. I am Supriya Sohoni Dhongde. Looking forward to hear your comments. Thank you so much.